Testing, testing, testing. Hello there, testing, testing. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good evening and welcome back to Antigonish Arena for another presentation of U15 hockey presented by High Button Sports. Once again, my name is Ron McDonald and I'd like to thank you for taking some time out of your day today to join us here in what should be a great match versus the Novas and the Valley Wildcats. We're just about all set here to drop the puck, so let's get this game underway. The Novas win the drawback. McMullen has it, working his way up and just dumps it down into the Wildcat zone. Puck's loose in the corner, and McMullen will fan on it and it will just trickle over the line, leaving the Wildcats for a chance to try to get something happening. All they can do is just dump it down and it's knocked away by Mumbercap. Puck in the corner. Working his way up the boards, a couple checks thrown and puck squirts loose. Partner pass up there by the Wildcats, and once again just another dump in. Mumbercap plays it behind the net and loses it. We'll go back to the point. Shot just wide of the net. There's puck on the boards, comes out, far shot, saved by Mumbercap. And the Wildcats have come out firing here in the first period. Looking to get an early one here against the Novas and set the tone. There'll be a face-off in the Novas zone. Wildcats win it back to the point. Looking back, fires in front, blocked in front, and it'll just go back to the point. Fowler with it. Misses the pass and just dumps it in. Gillis with the puck down in the corner, trying to get it out. Puck will just come out to the front and just chip right back into the corner. Gillis behind the net. Noah's looking to get it out, and they'll just get it out, and it'll just come right back into their own zone. Wildcats moving up. Shot far, just wide. Desperately trying to get this puck out. Novas have it around center ice. Crawford loses the puck, and the Wildcats just dump it right back in. Novas looking to get something going, this time from their own zone. McDonald with it. Looking to get out. He does. Dykers loses the puck. The Valley will start in their own zone, working the way center ice. Moving in and dumps again. Mumbercap behind the net, plays it. And we'll just leave it there, and Gillis can't win the race to it. But luckily for the Novas, pass couldn't be handled. It goes all the way down to the Valley zone. Novas with the puck, but his pass is just intercepted. It'll be dumped down all the way down for an icing. And the Novas will have their first offensive zone face-off of this game. Desperately trying to get a little bit of offensive zone time here. We are only 2.5 minutes into the game, but the Wildcats have been all over the place. Nova's looking to stop that a little bit here. Puck behind the Valley net. McDonald throw it in front, McKay intercepted. He fires it. The puck just comes out as McDonald knocks it right back in. Novas will have to retreat and come back. Oh, intercepted. That looked like he came down hard. Puck in front, miss. McDonald at the point. McDonald shot. Pad save. Rebound attempt, just wide. Valley trying to get it out. He hits the ref with the clearing attempt. So the puck's going to stay in. Mr. Ref's feeling that a little bit there. Puck goes behind the net. Puck squirts in the corner, but McMullen keeps it in. Shoots, blocker save, and the rebound just over the stick. And now here we have a one-on-one coming the other way. Shot, and Mumbercat just deals with that with ease. The Nova's looking to get a chance going. Nice stick there by the Valley defender. Working their way in. Novas with a little bit of life now. A good shift there, and look how the tide can turn. Mummercat misses the puck behind his own net, but the Novas will retain possession. Gillis. Broken out. Puck's knocked back, but the Novas get it again. And here's Gillis. Gillis entered the Valley zone. Shot from the point. Just a dribbler saved. The rebound chance was great, but it's knocked into the corner. The Valley working with some speed. Oh, puck got coughed up there in the front of the net, but the Novas just couldn't reach it in time. Puck's fired around the back of the net. Big hit there, but the Valley just chips it out. Novas will have to go back to their own zone to grab that and try to start all over again. Gillis with the puck. Works his way up Crawford. Crawford entering the zone. Shoots. Shin pads just wide. Puck's coming out there. I think that's a lost stick there. And there's a scrum in the corner for it. Puck rimmed around the back of the net. McDonald with a pinch. McDonald keeps it in. And another pinch there. Shot, just a little floater, knocked it to the side. Gillis at the point. Gillis was just trying to get in front, but it's intercepted. Here comes the Wildcats with some speed. Work to the edge. Backhand pass in front of the net, but no one is there to receive it. Great effort there by number 11. Novas get it out of their own zone, but can't do much after that. The puck just dribbles down to the Valley zone. Oh, big hit there behind the net. Great pass, but it's intercepted there by Gillis. And the Wildcats will just dump it down. A lot of this play in neutral ice so far this game. Working his way down, looking for some help. Finds McDonald at the point. Goes down low. Still looking for some help. Nova's looking to get a high quality chance here. McDonald will have it at the point. Wrist shot. Just tipped wide. Another slapper. No good. Shot, and it's just knocked away before he could get it off. Valley with some speed just dumps it in. And McMullen will gather behind the net. Just tries to tap it up for Sampson. Sampson can't get to it. Puck will bounce over a couple sticks, and here comes Sampson. Just a dump down into the Valley zone. Plays it out. McMullen looking for it. He gets it, but McKaiser couldn't handle the pass. Puck will come out. Shot by McMullen. And it is saved and held on for another offensive zone face-off coming up. Be to the right of the goalie there. Sorry, the left backhand shot off the face-off, no good. Boxing everyone out, trying to get to the puck. McDonnell loses the puck behind the net. A lot of bodies behind the net here. Noah's grab it. McMullen. Shot. Save. Rebound. Out for grabs. Oh, and it just kicks out. Another shot. And a big block in front. But I think that was number 9 there. And another big hit there, and he's doing his part. The Valley come back with some speed. We'll drop it back. But the Novas regain possession. They're going to come down the other way. Chip out. It is able to just sneak out of the zone. And then all the way down to the Valley's zone. Valley get it, chip it off the boards out of their zone. Looking to dump it down. Ferguson giving chase. Can't reach it. But he stays with the play and gets the puck all the way at the blue line and just dumps it right back in. Novas with some speed here. Novas, Crawford loses the puck just as soon as he entered the zone. Stays with it though and knocks the defender off the puck. Puck's around the blue line there. Crawford fires, chest save, and holds on. 6:21 left to go here in this first period. A lot of chances from both teams. A lot of great hockey, and a lot of great hockey left to be played here on a lovely Saturday evening now in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. Crawford lining up for the face-off here. Loses it. Valley looking to get out. The chip. Still not out. Ferguson looking. Ferguson just dumps it to the other side, gets it out. But the Novas will just fire right back in. Puck around center. Down into the Nova zone. Ferguson again. Just dumps it in front. Wildcats can't get to it. And then it goes all the way down for an icing. Back to the Nova zone. Novas win the face-off. They're looking to break out here. Valley working his way down. Pass out front, just kicked off a Nova skate there. Gillis looking to bring it out. Gillis passes intercepted, just knocked right back in, and Purcell working his way up. McIsaac into the zone. McIsaac with a little bit of speed going around the back of the net. McIsaac stops in front. Gets all the way back to the point to Gillis. Gillis looking. Just dumps it on. Tipped in front by McIsaac and just a pad save. Valley try to use the boards to get it out. Just can't get it out. It's tipped back in. And the defender lost it in his skates, letting the Novas get the puck back. To the point. Off McIsaac's skate. And it'll come out. McDonald giving chase for the puck down in his own zone. Will grab it and try to work the other way. Up to Sampson. Sampson into the zone. Just barely stayed onside there. Shot just wide. Another shot. What a save there. Valley trying to get some momentum back. Valley working their way down. Makes a move by the side of the net. Shot. Net comes off. Great opportunity there, but the net just came off. And we'll have a face-off in the Nova zone. 4:15 remaining here in the first. It's still 0-0. Who will get on the board first here? Draw one by McDonald. Behind the net, coming back up here. Uses the glass to get out. McMullen with the puck. McDonnell dumps it in. Novas will give chase. They win it. The pass just tipped, so it's intercepted there. And now here comes Valley. Lost the puck around center ice. McDonald. Behind his own net to McMullen. The captain. Just off the glass and out. And that looks like it might be an icing. And no, just barely stayed out front. So the Novas will be able to get a change. Big hit there to knock the Valley player off the puck. As the Valley kind of caught the Novas there with a little bit of a bad change, but Frazier able to knock off the forward off the puck. Drop the puck. Wildcats win a shot. Just knocked off by Mumbercat. Scrum for the puck behind the net. Bodies flying everywhere. Crawford somehow comes out with the puck. He will move it over to Fraser, who has some speed coming down the outside. Pass in front, and just couldn't get all the stick on it. It goes wide. The clearing attempt was intercepted there and just dumped right back into the Valley zone. Valley looking to get it out, can't get it out as Purcell is there to knock it down. Goalie comes out and knocks it down. Valley's going to have a chance. Howard goes cross rank there and just a dump in, and Mumbercat just plays it to the side. Crawford can't get the pass there, and the puck goes all the way down behind the net, and Mumbercat once again playing the puck. It's been busy tonight already, and not a lot of shots, but he's been playing the puck a lot. Something you don't see too often. McDonald intercepted a pass at center ice there, can't get it, and then bumps into a teammate. So the Wildcats will have the puck, but it's stripped, pass in front, knocked down. That was intended for Sampson, who was wide open in front of the net. It's just dumped right back in. A minute and 43 left to go here in this opening frame. Nothing across so far. Gillis with the puck at the blue line. Shot that hits Sampson. Ricochets to McCausey. McCausey can't see it in his feet. Valley coming back with a little speed. Puck's knocked into the Valley bench, and we'll get stoppage of play. With a minute and 26 remaining here in the first period. Can anyone get one before the period ends? Novas win the face-off. Looking to come up, puck's knocked down, and that'll be an icing call. So, we'll go all the way back down to the Nova's end, which gives the Wildcats a prime opportunity with a minute and 17 left to try to get something crossed onto the board here before the quick first intermission. They can't win the draw. Gillis has it. Behind his own net. Up the side. Knocked. Pass intended for Gillis. Just barely makes it to him, and all he can do is just knock it into the zone. Crawford giving chase. Great forecheck there by Crawford. Puck's just knocked around there. Some bodies flying. Crawford tries to go in front. Broken up. He will still have it behind the net like a dog with a bone here. Gillis at the point to his partner. Can't handle it with the defender on him as he just dumps it down. Crawford's pass will go all the way down. Mumbercat with it, and he'll just leave it there for Gillis. And with 30 seconds left, the Novas have time for one more rush. And that pass is just wide, and that ends that rush. And the Wildcats will dump it in. Howard giving chase. 16 seconds left. McDonnell will have the puck behind his own net, and it looks like they might just wait this one out. Yeah. Oh, and he tries to pass it, fans on it. Lucky that just gets knocked behind the net. And that's how the period will come to close. And it just, he'll step away for one quick moment, and we'll be back with the second period here in just a moment. Welcome back. Here we're ready for the second period. Ferguson wins the drawback for the Wildcats. Fast-paced first period. A lot of opportunities both ways, but nothing got past either of the goalies. So we'll have another 20 minutes here. See if anyone could break the deadlock. Two very evenly matched teams so far. Here comes McMullen. McMullen flying up the wing. Gets knocked off the puck by Ferguson, who just throws it. And McLaughlin can't get it. So McDonald will grab it behind the puck. A lot of speed right now. McDonald can't get the puck to Fraser. Sorry, Roman. McMullen. McDonald can't hold it. Puck's just kind of bouncing around here for the Novas, which is not great. Roman. Pass out front, can't get it. And the goalie was out of the cage, and that was probably the most prime opportunity that we've seen so far today. Umbercat plays it behind his net. Some Wildcats on the Novas here. It's not going to be easy to get it out for them. In front of the net, just gets knocked off the puck there. Novas looking for it. Peoples. Shot. Glove save. Nice glove save there. Big weekend for sports in Antigonish this weekend. Of course, you have two Novas home games. The St. of X-Men football team just won their AUS semifinals today. And the men's lacrosse team off to the finals as well. Novas looking to keep the winning streak here in Antigonish alive. Puck's drop. One forward by the Novas. Fraser with at the point. Dumps it in for Sampson. Sampson tries to get to the front. Knocked around. Shot. Just knocked to the side. That puck was just kind of batted around near the front. Shot just wide. Fraser, though, will get at the point. Tries to dump it in. McIsaac tipped it wide. There's a race for it, and that'll be knocked down. Fraser's retreating for it, and that will be icing. Just under 2 minutes into the second period. Novas with a little bit of momentum here early in the second. They look to capitalize on this here with an offensive zone draw. Just to the left of Wildcats goalie. Crawford in for the Novas to take it. Wins it back. Rolls tried to grab it, but his stick was knocked away. Puck in deep. Knocked out by the Wild, and there will come a penalty to the Novas, it looks like. And yes, it is to the Novas. So for the first time today, it'll be a DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill. This penalty kill is brought to you by DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation, wiring the Novas for success, even a man short. So now the Wildcats with a great chance here to try to get something up a man. Novas win the draw, and they'll just dump it all the way down. Played by the goalie. Just thrown behind his net as the Austin was flying down. McMullen tries to get it out, and he does. McKay will have to retreat for it. I don't know if you could hear the PA announcer there, but Dykers is the Nova in the box, and he got it for charging there. Duggan chasing after it here. Wildcats looking to try to get something going in the offensive zone here on this power play, but have not been able to. Novas, McIsaac working his way into the corner. McIsaac shot, and that will be saved and up and over the glass there. 1 minute and 3 seconds into this. penalty kill. And the Novas look like they're even strength. As they'll have an offensive zone face-off here. Looks like Lincoln McDonald will take it. Robichaud wins it for the Wildcats. And they'll start behind their own net, looking to get something going. McDonald with a good forecheck, but the Wildcats escape it. Knocked around, the Wildcats have the puck, and it'll be blown offside. And there will be a draw just outside the Nova zone. Wildcats have 39 seconds left on this power play. And it does not look like they're on the power play. The Nova's penalty kill has been that good so far. Robichaud won the draw for the Wildcats, but loses the puck, and they will call that went into the bench, hit a Wildcat on the bench. So play is blown dead. Face off just outside the Wildcat zone. Won by the Wildcats. Greenborough. Partner pass. And it's just going to be dumped down. And that'll be an icing. As he was not able to, he did not cross the red line before dumping that in. And the power play woes continue here, as the Novas will have once again another offensive zone draw with 17 seconds left in this penalty kill. Robichaud wins it back for the Wildcats. Dumped around, back behind their own net. Trying to make one last push on this power play. Coming in with a lot of speed is Wildcats just dumps it behind the net. Penalty is over. Gillis knocks it up. Sampson has it. Sampson working with it. Nova's looking to a little momentum after that huge penalty kill. The Coast electrical and ventilation penalty kill. Mumbercat plays it out behind his own net. McMullen just fires it right behind the net as there was a Wildcat coming up. Keating keeps it in. Shot tipped in front and just over Mumbercat and over the net. McMullen will knock it behind his own net again. Sampson to Sampson. Sampson loses the puck. It gets out though. And Gillis just docks it in. Peebles will give chase and gets the puck. Purcell with it at the point. Just skips over his stick, and the Novas will have to retreat and regroup. Frazier. And it gets in. The Novas have the puck again, but once again just skips over the blue line. But he'll give it up. Martin with a nifty move, but Purcell will come to grab the puck. Awesome. Dumps it down. Wildcats good it and have to skate into their own zone. Dumps it all the way down. That should be an icing, and it is 14:23 left in the second period. Both teams looking to break through here. There's been plenty of chances, not many as of late. Maybe it starts now. Crawford tries to knock it right back, but Keating will grab it and just knock it around. Purcell can't good it. Frazier though. Oh, that's Sampson, sorry. Knocks it in. Crawford on the puck. Knocked away. Now Frazier's on the puck. And knocks it back. Keating in the battle with Crawford for it. Keating wins it. Fires it up. Tries to get past Purcell, but Purcell just knocks it back down. No icing called as it doesn't get to behind the net. Frazier, good pinch there. Can't hold on to it, however. Crawford intercepted at the goal line. Ferguson makes a save. Dykers knocks it around, and Frazier knocks it right back. Shot just wide. Frazier again fires it down. Blocked by Ferguson into the corner. Frazier again with it at the point. Shot, kick away in front of the net. Ferguson in a battle down there to get it, and he goes down hard. Sampson in the battle down there. McIsaac with it. McIsaac. Frazier will fire it, and it goes flying out of play there. And there's no netting here in the NAS Arena, so we're very lucky. Nobody was sitting in that particular area. Puck's dropped. Wildcats have it in their own zone. Wildcats will come up. Dump it in. Lumbercat out to play behind his own net. Plays it to McDonald. Plays it up. Trying to get it out. Wildcats have other ideas, but puck eventually gets out, but Roman comes in. Ferguson. He shot, hard shot off the shin pads. That'll come the other way. But again, the Wildcats trying to get something going. This time it's Gillis that breaks it up. And he'll chip to McDonald. Fires across the net, behind the net, Working. Lincoln McDonald goes back to McDonald. There's a lot. That should be an offside, and it is. And that will stop that little scrum there. And maybe we could get some more opportunities here for someone to finally squeak one through. A lot of great play here. Hasn't been a ton of shots as of late, though. Puck's dropped. Keating with it for the Wildcats. Little partner pass. Now it'll come up to McGuire. McGuire coming in. Looking for something. A little spin move. Knocks it down into the corner. There'll be a battle for it. It looks like the Wildcats will get it out of that battle. But then McMullen comes in and the captain knocks it away for the Novas. Dumped in. Robichaud fans on it. And they blow that dead for an offside, I believe. Yes. And another face-off drive just outside the Wildcat zone. Yeah. 11:27 left to play in the game. In the second period, sorry. McDonald. Dumps it to Duggan. Duggan tries to get to Crawford. It's knocked right back to him. McDonald dump it in. Crawford. Down to Gillis. Gillis shoots. Scores! He threw it off the back of the goalie and in. What a tight angle. And what a goal to get the Novas here on the board. And just like that, it's 1-0. It looked like a chip shot right off the back of the goalie and in from a very tight angle. And the Novas have a lead just about halfway through the second here. And the Novas will have the puck again in the offensive zone, looking to have a quick insurance goal. Shot in. Couldn't get it. McDonald. McDonald coming back to Lincoln. McDonald gets past one defender. Will work in. Shot. Just wide. They'll go behind the net. Wildcats grab it. Coming off. Knocks it down. Gillis looking at the first one there. Just turns around, fires it back. This is everybody. And the Wildcats will grab it back in their own zone. And just a quick dump into the Nova zone by the Wildcats, and they'll change. Nova's coming up here into neutral zone. McIsaac into the Wildcat zone, working, tries to pass it front, just out of reach. And the Wildcats will try to come back. Purcell gets the puck. It's passed to Sampson. McIsaac with it along the boards. McIsaac working towards the blue line. Puck gets knocked down, and that will be blown offside. .934. Novas got one. It is 1-0 Novas here in the second period. Face off, Ferguson knocks it forward for the Wildcats. Wildcat will just shuffle that behind his own net. The Wildcats get possession there and battle for the puck. Novas win that. Try to get it out. It's stolen and then stolen right back. Another battle for the puck here on the sideboards. A lot of those today. Two teams just battling out. McIsaac tries to dump it out. It'll just be blocked. But Purcell comes and grabs the puck. And that gets out and hits the linesman. Lucky bounce there for the Novas. And McIsaac will have the puck. McIsaac shot! What a save! No, it's a goal! There wasn't a signal there from the ref for a second, but yep, it's a Novas goal. What a play, and it is 2-0. It looks like that'll be Sampson getting that one. Asher Sampson with 8 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the second period doubles the Novas lead. It's 2-0. And now if you're the Wildcats, you're just trying to get claw back within one before the period ends. McDonald, no, and it's another goal for the Novas. And this crowd is loving it. Before they could even announce Asher Sampson's goal. The Novas get another one. And the Wildcats will call a timeout to try to settle things down. As the Novas just under 20 seconds. 2 goals to completely flip this game around. It's now a 3-goal lead with 8 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the second. A lot of hockey left to be played. Don't get me wrong. But the Novas looking to stay in the driver's seat here. As play looks to resume here after the Wildcats timeout. Crawford versus Martin. And Crawford will be kicked out of the face-off. So it'll be Duggan. And he wins it. Dumped in. Shot, save. Gillis looking for a second. Just hits the post, it looked like. Puck fired out in front, but Gallant is there to grab it for the Wildcats. He's looking, sees Martin. But McMullen saves it. Martin once again, and McMullen, another good pinch. But it finally gets out. McDonald will come in with it. Tries to make a move. Can't get there. It'll be knocked out. Oh! And that looks like there will be a delayed penalty on Ferguson there. Mummercat to the bench. Extra attacker out for the Novas. And the puck goes down. And it will be Ferguson going to the box. Bringing up a Widmar power play. Widmar restores homes and the Novas restore momentum. It's power play time. Novas looking to add a little more to their 3-goal lead before the break. Puck's drop, one back. Frazier has it. Goes all the way across ice, working back. Loses an edge. The puck's up for grabs there, and it'll be dumped down, but what a good keep in there from McDonald. It dumps back. And Ferguson's penalty will be a 4-minute penalty for head contact, which is a huge blow here for the Wildcats, trying to get a little momentum back. As there's 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the second. Crawford will skate to the circle for another offensive zone face-off draw here on the power play. Back to McMullen, the captain, fires, save, puck still up, and it's finally covered there. Puck was still up for grabs, a little loose, but the second effort made sure to cover it up. So it'll be an offensive draw again, and Crawford lines up for it again. This time the Wildcats win it. Tries to get it out, but he'll take a weird hop and stay in. Cross-ice pass for Crawford. Crawford going back to McMullen. McMullen looking back. Gets it to Crawford. Crawford back to McMullen. McMullen shoots. Blocked. Big block there. McMullen down to the corner. Back out to McMullen at the point. He sees Crawford again. Crawford cross ice. Shoots just high. And McMullen just saves it there at the point. We'll go again. Another shot. Another save. Novas have it behind the net. Look at McDonald battling for it. It's grabbed out and it will send it back to the point. He lost it in his skates and it comes out. McDonald, as there's 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in this power play. McMullen just dumps it in. The Novas will get a change as the second unit will come on. McIsaac battling down there. It looks like, no, that's still McDonald's actually. Big shift for him as Sampson comes down. Sampson knocks the puck loose. Shot, close shot. It's finally covered up. And there's some pushing and shoving in front of the net. Doesn't look like it'll be anything more than that. 5:54 left to go in this second period. 2:13 left to go in this power play for the Novas. Novas look to get something out of this 4-minute power play and extend their lead. Puck's dropped. Fowler will try to get it out off the glass and it'll just go to the point. McDonald keeps it in. Shot. Huge blocker save. McDonald to McDonald. The puck's skirted around. Frazier knocks it down. And it'll be knocked out to center ice. McDonald will retreat all the way back to his own zone. Try to start something. Frazier will knock it up forwards. Just lost the puck there, and he'll be dumped all the way back. McDonald stops it at center ice. He'll come in. Try to start something. Crawford comes on for the Novas. Played behind the net by the goalie. Crawford blocks the clearing attempt and sends it to the point. Lincoln McDonald with it. Gets checked into the corner. There's a little scrum there. McMullen with it back to the point. McMullen over Frazier. Frazier shot just hit a hit a shin pad and just wide. And there will be a penalty, and this one looks like it's against the Novas. So it looks like the power play will be over and will be even strength for a minute. Will be even strength for 56 seconds, and then the Wildcats will get their second power play of this game. Puck's dropped, won by the Novas. 4-on-4 hockey for just under a minute here. McIsaac with some speed, using that extra space on the ice, working his way behind the net. Nothing there, works all his way back. McDonald at the point, just dumps it in. It'll be knocked around. It looks like Gallant coming up with it. Gallant will knock it around. Kicks it behind the net. Puck is knocked all the way down. That looks like a no icing. And here comes the Wildcats looking desperately to get something before the period ends. Shot fired well over the net. Ferguson's penalty ends, and it's officially another power play, which brings up a DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill for the Novas again. They had a good PK the last time. Looking to do it again. This time it's a little shorter. Puck's behind the net. Big hit there. Wildcats get possession. Looking to come off. Stop there at the Novas blue line. The Novas will retreat in to grab the puck and just dump it right back out. The Wildcats have it in their own zone. 20 seconds left on this power play. Puck's thrown up to center ice. A little bit of speed by the wing. Just throws it behind the net. To the point. And it's stripped there by McIsaac. Just loses it. But the Novas will knock it away, and that will be the power plays. That's over. Another good kill by the Novas under the coast. Electrical and ventilation penalty kill. And there will be 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in this period. Period that's been all Novas. 3 goals. 2 within, I think it was 16 seconds of each other. Nova's trying to figure it out. Who's on the ice, who's not. As the ref will step in and tell him who has to be out here and who's taking the draw. It looks like it'll be Duggan. Puck's dropped and Duggan wins it back. McIsaac will grab it. Looks to quickly enter the zone, and he does. Shot, blocker save, rebound, just wide, and it is covered up there. And there will have an offensive zone draw for the Novas. Novas looking to get one across here with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third. Puck's dropped. One back. Out of the reach of Frazier. Purcell will knock the puck away. Grabs it, but he's bodied off of it there. Puck's loose. Fowler knocks it just out of the reach of Sampson. And the Wildcats will have it. Big hit in the corner there by Frazier. Nova's looking to break out. Gillis throws it up to Sampson. Sampson gets around the defender, Fowler. Sampson looking for somebody. Tries to center it. Puck's out. And a great diving stop there by the goalie. And there's some pushing and shoving in front of the net. And it looks like there might be Looks like there might be a penalty or two here coming up. And yes, there will be. It looks like Gillis. And I can't see who's in the box for the Wildcats, but it looks like 2 penalties for roughing there. The minute 40 left. We'll still play 5-on-5. Puck's knocked around. McDonald. Back to McMullen. McMullen hit a juke there that even faked out the cameraman. A little nifty move, and he will finally bring it up. Working his way in, Novas dump it down. Oh, and a big hit there. Crawford look on the forecheck, just can't get the puck, and the Wildcats will come out. A minute left to play in the second. Here comes Ferguson. Ferguson, big save by Mumbercat, and he buries his own rebound. And you can hear Ferguson yelling to his teammates, trying to motivate them a little bit there. As the Wildcats get some life back here. 56 seconds left. That's what they needed. Just what you wanted if you're a Wildcats fan. Get some momentum back into the locker room here at the break, and hopefully come back out with 20 minutes left to go in this game and come out flying. Puck's knocked back to center. Lakaza can't get it. It's dumped down into the Nova zone. Mumbercat plays it behind the net. Martin, big forecheck there. Martin's still in a battle for the puck. But finally the Novas win it and dumps it off McIsaac around center ice. McIsaac coming down, makes a move. It makes the defender miss, but the puck just rolls into the back. McIsaac tries to wrap around. Defender gets a stick in there. 10 seconds left. Sampson trying to get something going. To the point. Tries to fire it. Can't get it. It's 1 second left. Just fires it down. And that's how the second period will end. A lot of scoring here in the second period. 3 for the Novas, 1 for the Wildcats, making it 3-1 after two periods of play. So as we head to intermission, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll see you right back here for the third period. Don't go anywhere. Third period coming up soon.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cast. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Hello and welcome back to the Antigonish Arena for the third period between the visiting Valley Wildcats and the Novas. If you're just tuning in, I guess we could do a little recap here. In the first 15 minutes in the first period, it was a fast-paced back and forth, but no goals across. In the first half of the second period, it was all Novas all the time, being topped off with 2 goals within 16 seconds of each other. But Ferguson and the Wildcats did not go quietly with just 54 seconds left, in the second period, burying one to make it 3-1. And that's where we stand now. 3-1. 20 minutes left to decide this game. Will the Novas hang on, or will the Wildcats pull out a comeback? There's only one way to find out, and that's sit back, relax, and watch this game with me. Nets are in place, teams are out. It's time to get the third period underway. It looks like it'll be Crawford for the Novas and Martin for the Wildcats. And it's won back by Martin. Big reverse hit there. Oh, and it's what a wraparound, and it hits the side of the net. Mumbercat was nowhere near the net. And what an early chance by the Wildcats, who in the first 15 seconds have come out flying. McMullen trying to settle it down a little bit. That puck's knocked around, but ultimately Crawford picks it up and gets past the defender. Crawford can't center it though. It'll be knocked around, and McMullen will come in and just fire it down. It hits shin pads. And here comes the Wildcats trying to break out. Gallant with it. Up, and it's just knocked around. And it'll be knocked to the blue line. McMullen will step across the center line and dump it in and get a change for the Novas. Wildcats trying to take advantage of that, and that's dumped in by Gallant. And he will get off, and there will be a new unit on here for the Wildcats. Great forecheck, and the shot hits somebody in front and just trickles to Mumbercat, who covers up. Puck is dropped, one back by the Wildcats. Fired to Mumbercat, who once again will cover the puck. So, we'll do that all over again. Just a couple seconds later. The Wildcats bench making some noise here as the Novas win, and Sampson has it around the hash mark. Knocks it up in front, but Robichaud will knock it away. Keating looks to win the puck, but he cannot, and Gillis will have it for the Novas. Gillis working around center. Fires it, it hits McIsaac and into the zone. McIsaac shoots, and it's a glove save. The shot looked a little wide, but it was a glove save nonetheless. As McIsaac is trying to flex his hand here. It looks like he might have taken a stick or a slash to it there. There will be an offensive zone draw here for the Novas. Lincoln McDonald will take it. Woodrum. And he'll win it back. Shot. Saved. And the Wildcats will work it behind their own net. Wildcats looking to get out. Puck just over Howard's head. McDonald saves it and just fires it right back in. The Wildcats will get the puck out this time. Ferguson coming in, looking for a second. Centers it just in front of Howard, and Howard's not able to do anything with that. Ferguson tip, and just It looked like it got through the 5-hole and just went wide. This Ferguson trying to will his team back into this game. Big reverse hit by Ferguson. Shot from the point, saved by Mumbercat, and he will hold on to that one. Great shift there by the Wildcats as they look to claw back in this game, no pun intended. The Novas in their own zone, and the puck was dropped, but the linesman will blow that dead. Not 100% sure why, but it looks like we'll just do this face-off all over again. And it's allowed that time, and the puck shot, McKay shot from the point, who will hit somebody and fly over the glass. So we're going to do it again. 2 minutes and 24 seconds into this third period. Puck's dropped, again won by the Wildcats. Another shot by McKay, and Mumbercat will cover it up. So we will do it another time. I think this is 4 face-offs now in the last 10 seconds. Again, this time, well, the Wildcats win it again. McKay with the puck. McKay to his partner. Shot just wide. Martin will with it. Martin will go back to the point. Dumped in. Battle behind the net. Looks like the Novas are trying to make a break for it. Dumps it out. Using the glass. Turns around. Fires it right back towards the Nova zone. It'll be dumped back. Okay. Up. Purcell will come up. Puck's intercepted. Perfect opportunity, but great save by Mumbercat. Another great save on the rebound. Novas need a little momentum here. They need to get it out, and that's what they'll do. People. Nifty move, shot. Another shot. 2 big saves, a third shot off the side of the net. Novas put it on the pressure now. Big keep there at the point. Gillis will fire from the point. And it's just blockered high. Duggan gets hit at the boards. Puck will come out to Gillis. Gillis by center ice dumps it out. We'll get all the way down to the net, but it's just pushed aside, and the Wildcats will come back. Keaton fires it. And we have a breakaway here for the Wildcats. 2 Novas diving back, makes a great back check. Puck will come out to Fowler at the point. Fowler across, shot, blocked by Nova without a stick. That'd be Gillis. And the puck will be dumped all the way down, and that'll be an icing. What an effort there by Gillis, and I couldn't see who the second one was. The Wildcats had a breakaway, and the 2 of them came flying back head first and broke it up to keep this a 2-goal game. Wildcats in the first 4.5, putting it on here in the third period, but the score remains 3-1. McIsaac with the puck around his own net. Up. They'll get over everybody's head, and Crawford will fire down, and that'll be another icing. A little of a bit of an unlucky bounce there, but we'll go back and we'll do it again. Big draw here. Ferguson lines up. Ferguson looks to win it. He does. He somehow got a hold of that, but it's just knocked off his stick and out. McKay up to Ferguson. Ferguson moving with a lot of speed. Just hits his own teammate, and the puck gets off his stick. McKay will have it around center ice. It puts it up. I believe that is McLaughlin. He has it. He's being pushed up against the boards. Howard takes it, fires it, tries to get out front. Crawford blocked it, and it went straight into Mumbercat. But Mumbercat, quick reflexes, makes the save off the deflection. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the third period. A lot of noise coming from the Wildcats side of the Antigonish Arena. The shot is fanned on, is deflected wide, and that puck will go out and over. And they say it's deflected, so that will not be a penalty. As Kickstart My Heart is playing over the speakers, the Novas are looking for a kickstart here in the third. As even though they're up by 2, momentum is all on the Valley side. Puck is knocked out. Puck is behind the net. Fraser gathers it, tries to push it up because it can't get to it. Fraser knocks the Wildcat off the puck, and they'll work up. Sampson gets a puck knocked away from him by Fowler. Puck just knocked into the zone. Mumbercat will just knock that back for McIsaac. McIsaac will fire it off the glass and up and over. And that will get all the way down to the Wildcats goal. Fowler back up the boards. Good pinch there by McDonald, but it will hit somebody and come out. That could have been an icing, but it says Sampson was out when he touched it. Sampson just dumps it in, as there was another delayed offside there. Fowler with it, back to his partner. Trying to dump it in, but it hits a couple shin pads. But nevertheless, the Novas will take it behind their own net. McDonnell misses the puck. But Roman, centering pass, just out of the way. McDonnell can't get it. Gillis knocks it back in, but it'll hit a couple bodies. An outlet pass to Howard, he just couldn't handle it. He fell back behind the net. Novas regain possession. Big pinch there by the Wildcats. Slap shot block. Another shot through the 5-hole and off the post. What an opportunity there for the Wildcats to get within one, just not to be, as the Novas break out and are moving towards center. Dumped into the Wildcat zone. Big hit behind the net. Novas, though, retain possession. Crawford in front. Big shot, big save into the corner. And that puck will get out and back into the Nova zone. Looks like McIsaac retreating for that. McDonnell will just dump it in. Wildcats with some speed. Who else? It's Ferguson. Shot hits shin pads and will bounce back. Novas with some speed. Trying to make a push. Crawford. There's a shot, a big save. McKay will just move it up. Howard loses the puck, and it's McDonald. It's over to his partner, McDonald. Up to Crawford. Crawford misses it. Howard will get it back around center, and he'll just dump it in. The McDonald pairing will go back for the puck. And then they get it up to Crawford. Dumped in, and Keating has it. Dumped up, out of reach of everybody, and that will be an icing with 11:15 remaining here in the third. Lot of great chances for the Wildcats today in this third period. However, nothing has got past Mumbercat, as the Novas will make a change here on the icing. The draw will be won back by the Novas. Dump back in. McMullen will go down and get it. McMullen fires it out in front. Blocked by Duncan. His backhand goes just wide. Fraser at the point with it. Fires it in front. Just wide of everything. Looked like it was ready for a tip. McMullen's slap shot is just pad save away. And then Fraser's right into the chest. And if you're the Novas, you want a couple more shifts like that. A couple more shots. Spend some more time in the offensive zone. Much more comfortable down there than you are in your own zone. Novas win the draw. Shot. Saved. Battle for the boards. It will go down. Novas still have the puck. Pardon me. Sampson just knocks it back. McIsaac back to the point to McMullen. McMullen tries to see Fraser just wide of him. Fraser, doesn't matter, will dump it down. Slapshot can't make it through everybody. McIsaac will have it. McIsaac backhand wide. Back out to the point to McMullen. The captain, wrist shot, tipped in front by McIsaac and hit a shin pad and will not make it to the net. It is dumped all the way out. McMullen up to Sampson. Asher Sampson will just dump it in to the Wildcat zone. Just reached the halfway point here in the third period. Still 3-1. Gillis will retreat and pick up the puck behind his own net. Waiting for some guys to get set up here. Ferguson back out for the Wildcats. They put some pressure on Gillis and he sees McIsaac. McIsaac sees Sampson. Sampson, it bounces over stick, but he retreats and gets it. Works around his own blue line. Gets into the Wildcat zone just barely, and it'll come right back out. Big hit. Wildcats want an interference, but there will be no call by the referees. Gillis behind his own net, knocks right back. McIsaac will have the puck. Knocks it right back to Gillis. Gillis turns around and fires it. Keating makes a stop there and he'll knock it back in. Keating fighting for it in the corner. They'll go to Ferguson. Ferguson fanned on it. Will get it to the point. Shot deflected. And Ferguson just knocks it right back in. Goes all the way down. And that'll be an icing on the Novas with 8 minutes and 39 seconds left. A little more pressure applied by the Wildcats, but nothing comes of it right as of yet. Still a lot of time left. The Novas look to hold off a comeback attempt from the Wildcats. Draw is won by the Wildcats. They'll work it in. Knocked off the puck, and here comes McDonald with it. We'll go back. Great forecheck here by the Wildcats, but the Novas will try to escape with it. Gillis knocked off his stick. Sampson will try to get it out, and they say that it was an offside, just barely. It is a game of inches here. As the draw will just be outside of the Nova zone. One back by the Novas. The captain McMullen will knock it up. It'll be batted out of the air by McDonnell. And they'll call that. It looks like they'll call a hand pass on the Wildcats. So the draw will just be outside the Wildcats zone there. Just over 8 minutes left to play here in the third. Puck's knocked around. Wildcats looking for it. Wildcats knocked it to the side of the net. Back to McKay at the point. McKay, shot. Just wide. Martin, back to the point. The shot. Wide again. McKay picks it up again. McKay will try to fire it. It's blocked. Nova's trying to get it out off the glass and out. Battle here. Center ice. It's stolen. It'll be dumped into the Wildcats zone. Wildcats, 7 minutes, and 17 seconds, looking to get something going. McMullen has the puck. McMullen just dumps it, throws it back into the Wildcat zone. Wildcats will grab it though and head back into the Nova zone. That fast pace is picking right back up again. And that puck goes down. And that'll be an icing on the Novas.
Other sponsors of Nova Hockey, Nova Construction, McDonald Chrysler Limited, Kells Enterprises.
And we'll go back down to the Nova zone. Just under 7 minutes remaining. The Wildcats making some noise. Want to give their fans something to cheer about. Puck is dropped. Crawford beat Robichaud on that face-off. The Novas will dump it out. It'll go all the way down, and it'll be another icing. And this Novas unit will be tired. And this is back-to-back icings here. And if you're the Wildcats, you're really trying to take advantage of that. A tired unit out there for the Novas. And you got some fresh legs out for yourself. Robichaud wins it back. Fowler at the point. Fowler will just dump it. Try to throw it in. Can't break it. And then it'll be knocked out by the Novas. Keating wins the race to the puck as they go. Both of them go slamming into the boards. Rude. Breakaway. Does he have a chance? No, goal. But it looks like there will be, is that a penalty or a penalty shot? Hooking's the call. Who is it on? Is a great question. It looks like it'll be the Novas. So another the Coast Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill. The Coast Electrical and Ventilation keeping things running smoothly, just like the Novas penalty kill. The Novas are 2 for 2 tonight on the penalty kill. Trying to make it 3 for 3 here with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third. The biggest penalty kill of the night for the Novas. And they look to make some noise here on the bench. Howard shot scores, and it's a 1-goal game. And the Wildcats finally get one back. They've been scratching and clawing all period. Once again, no pun intended. Nothing came out of it though until there. Just seconds into their third penalty power play, of the night. They got one. As McDonald gets to the puck. McDonald. McMullen will grab it, knock it off. Eagles knocks it down. Howard, the goal scorer, tries to knock it in. Can't get it out of his own zone. But here comes Ferguson. Ferguson knocks it into the Nova zone, but McMullen's there to grab it and just throw it behind his own net. There's a battle on the boards. Puck comes loose. It's Nova's puck. And it's dumped out. Fowler is trying to grab it. Ferguson tips it up and into the Wildcats bench. With 5:16 remaining. Nova's trying to outlast the Wildcats here. on this presentation of U15 Major Bantam Hockey on High Button Sports. Puck's dropped. Crawford won it. It's dumped in. Keating will have it. Keating will give it to Fowler. Just out of the reach of Fowler, actually. Sorry. He'll have to go get it and chip it out, which gives Austin a little bit of time to get it back in. McIsaac's going to give chase, but Keating knocks it out. Novas. Gillis. Shot from the point. Glove save. Rebound into the chest. And some pushing and shoving in front of the net again. And the goalie's getting into it this time. You don't see that every day. Does not look like there will be any penalties this time in front of the net. As with just under 5 minutes left in a one-goal game, things are getting a little chippy. Puck's dropped. Wildcats win it back. But Fowler can't get it. Martin, though, is able to get it and gives it over to Fowler. Fowler trying to knock it in. It's into the zone, but the puck's bouncing around. McDonald can't knock it out, and Keating just dumps it in. Gillis behind his net. Passes off some shins, and the Wildcats will not give it to Fowler at the point. Fowler looking to shoot, gives it to Keating by the wall. Keating working his way back up. Fowler down to the corner. Back to Fowler. Another pass. Cross ice to Keating. Keating's looking for some opening. Keating works in, shoots. Wide. It's knocked back to the point to Fowler. Fowler to Keating. 4 minutes remaining. Keating into the corner. Turns around. Oh, and just bounces over the stick of Martin. And play is blown dead. Oh, I didn't catch what the referee signaled there. Looks like the net might have come off. I believe that is what happened. And so 3:50 here in the third. It's 3-2 Novas. And you can feel the tension in this building. Both teams trying to make as much noise as possible. Fans are into it. It's stumped right back in. Sampson's trying to get it out. Can't get it out. Fired it back in. Off the stick of McDonald. McDonald's looking to get it out. Robichaud has other ideas. McDonald wins the battle, though. We'll get it up to Gillis. It's knocked right back in. Robichaud. Fans on the centering pass. And the second time, there was Novas there to take it out. Held in by the Wildcats. But the Novas regain possession. McDonald's going to fire it behind his own net to McMullen. McMullen tries to get it up, and it's knocked right back in. McDonald chipped out, and it's held in at the line, but over to McMullen, who finally gets it out for the Novas. The Novas will retreat to their own zone, try to get something going. It's dumped back out. Gillis. And all he can do is just dump it in and get a change there. Puck's played behind the net. Wildcats looking to make a rush. Novas looking to stop that. McMullen will knock it back. And it's just dumped right back into the Wildcat zone. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. McIsaac giving chase for the puck. Crawford looks like he'll just knock it in. And McIsaac will get that pass and just not dump it in. Puck's rimmed around the boards. Battle on the boards. Puck comes out. McDonald makes a great save. Gallant was home free, but McDonald makes a save. Shot fired over top of the net. Crawford gets it back to McDonald to the point. McDonald shot again. Chest save and will cover it up. Minute 58 remaining in this game. Wildcats trying to get one back. Novas trying to finish this off in regulation. Shot, quick shot, and a shot from a tight angle. It's off the side of the net. Battle in the corner. There's 2 Wildcats, 2 Novas in that corner. Novas prevail. Duggan behind the net. It's knocked down though, and we'll go back right into the corner. Puck scoops out a little bit that time. Sampson will get the puck. Sampson working back towards the point. Turns around, tries to fire it out in front. Can't do anything with the puck. It's stripped. And here come the Wildcats. It's Gallant dumps it in. And he goes hard into the boards. Sampson gets the puck on his knees. And he'll come down. 1 minute left in the third. Sorry about that. There's some camera issues. But here comes the Wildcats. They retreat back. Ferguson has the puck. Ferguson. Martin can't handle the pass, and he'll go all the way down for an icing. With 42 seconds left. .42 seconds left. Draw is in the Wildcat zone. Puck is dropped. Shot. Big save. And now there will be 38 seconds left. Novas looking to just keep the puck right where it is. Lead out the last 38 seconds and move to 2-0 at home on this early season. McDonald knocks it right back into the zone. Keating will get it behind his own net. Fans on it. Novas get the puck. Puck comes out to McMullen at the point. Tip, big save, and it's knocked out. What a shot and a tip, but an even bigger save there as the Wildcats will move up. Goalie comes out. Novas have the puck in their own zone, though. 9 seconds left. They're trying to hold the puck on the boards. It seeps out a little bit. And it looks like that will be it. The Novas 2-0 at home in this young season as they outlast the Wildcats 3-2. Thank you for tuning in tonight to High Button Sports' presentation of Novas hockey. We get to do it all again tomorrow at 11:30, right back here at the Annagonis Arena as the Novas host the Halifax Wolverines. My name's Ryan McDonald. Thank you for joining me tonight, and hopefully see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.